Well, this will have to do because this is the best I can do. Come on. Load your boat. Gently down the stream. And don't lag. Alright, so today we're going to be doing a combination of getting dailies and what's the other thing? Housing! I'll be right back. I gotta get my other coffee. I'm prepared, except I'm not. I'm back with coffee because Lord knows me stabby without coffee is a dangerous thing. I'm back. I'm back. I'm not liking this lag though. I'm gonna keep an eye on it before I tell people. Give it a little time to decide whether it's gonna crap out or not. This is usually right around where it craps out this time. So we're just gonna pay a lot of attention to it. I'm picking up that hammy way of speaking and saying we when I mean I. It's a very, very strange thing. I guess because I consider it like we're all doing something together, but it's still an odd turn of phrase thing. A very hammy birthday. Okay, Deshawn. Let's close out some things I don't need open. I was doing a little research yesterday. Nice genealogy research. Felt good. Been a while since I've been doing that. I should probably work on houses, but I should do a lot of things. Okay. Oop. Close the wrong window. Alright. I hate seeing all of the stuff on Facebook, but I leave the messenger open and that one's okay. It's just that Facebook itself is just awful. Because politics. And death, coronavirus. My husband's cousin is off the ventilator. And he is not in good shape. In the sense of he's very medicated. And he's going to be there for a while. Potato. Why are people saying my name? I don't think they're talking about me. I am worried about this lag. I'm keeping an eye on it, but I am not getting a good feeling about this. I bet you I'm choppy. So my sister just found out that Pennsylvania closed schools for the rest of the school year, and my sister is not happy about that because that means she may be seeing the same thing in New York, and that is a bit much for her right now with kids. Kids are hard. That's not Discord, is it? Did I close Discord? I think I closed Discord, like legit closed it. Alright, Discord, I need you open so I can tell people if I get to that point. Burned my finger yesterday, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be today. I expected it to be... I have experience with burns, so I expected it to be bright red, but it's actually just shiny. You know, when your skin gets shiny when you give yourself a burn. When I was young, I worked at a 16, I guess. I guess that's not very young, but that's youngish. I worked at a pizza joint. Well, it was more like an Italian restaurant, but I was a hostess. And the floors were really slippery, and no matter what shoes I wore, they were the wrong shoes. I should have worn rubber-soled shoes, but I wasn't... I mean, I couldn't wear sneakers. We weren't allowed as hosts. So I'm delivering a pizza or serving a pizza, not delivering it, within the restaurant. And we had a stone fire thing, so it came right out of the stone fire with blazing hot oil all over it. And I slipped, and it landed on my leg and foot. And I was taken to the hospital with second-degree burns. So that was fun. So, seen that happen. Fun and profit. Freezes are not good. Choose Bane. I'm nervous about this, Griff. I'm not liking the choppiness and the freezing. Hey, Nestarish, how are you? I'm a little nervous about telling people I'm streaming because of, I'm seeing 999 lag. And that is not good. But OBS isn't reporting any delays, so it's still streaming okay. It's just the game is lagged, I guess. I mean, you know, I was noticing yesterday that I was getting lag not streaming. It was just like normal game lag. It feels like we're getting game lag and game spikes, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because of the amount of people playing. That would be my guess, but everybody needs to go the fuck back to work. That's all I gotta say. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible potato. Okay, Shark's Teeth Grotto. That's a good one. Me likey. Alright. Let's tempt fate. I'll put up the post. Fate likes to mess with me. But there's drops, so that'd be good. We have things we need to do also. Ah, thank you. I'm sure everybody wants to go back to work by this point. Everyone's just sick of this. Toilets. Really? That's this week's theme. Okay, whatever. Sorry, it always takes me a while to do this because I'm not very good at it. Yeah, let me just move along, little doggy. I hate posting on Hammy Stream Discord that I'm streaming because Hammy streams when I do a lot of times, and I feel kind of bad about that. I don't want to compete with the hamster, but I know he doesn't care. I care more than he does. All right, there we go. Everyone is informed. Are you an essential? Are you working from home or are you working from work? Time to change my look. Be all different looking. I've been working from home, but I always work from home, so it's really not a good comparison. I wore dark clothing, I'm wearing my best lipstick, and I bet you money that Griffin is either doing crosswords or looking elsewhere. Thank you for working. And thank you for working with cancer people. I had cancer, so I know what you're talking about. I used to go to the centers for blood transfusions when everybody else was getting, you know, chemo. I had to go every day, get my blood tested, and then get transfusions because I had red blood cells were getting too low because I had cancer, blood cancer. So you're in one of those places that I am very familiar with. Luckily, and you won't believe this, there was one walking distance from my job. Well, the testing center was. But if I actually needed the blood transfusion, I'd have to go further. So that was good. Ish. But you are good people. And I appreciate you. Oh, it's been 10 years. I'm doing fine. I mean, as fine as I ever will. Because my blood is weird. You know? You don't have cancer and then have like nothing wrong, I guess, unless you had like maybe a tumor removed. But my blood cells are deformed and always will be weird. I will always have strange, at least this is what my oncologist told me, that I will always have strange blood and I will always have strange marrow. So things come back a little wonky, which is why I was scared. The last blood test I got, my platelets were too high. And I was concerned about it because that can be a symptom. And I contacted my oncologist and sent him the test, and he was like, "Nope, you're fine. I'm not worried about this. This isn't a problem." So that was good. You do help. You do help. There's no question. The people there, at least the one that I went to, and I'm sure yours because you're there, phenomenal. Phenomenal human beings. And if I still lived in California, I would totally volunteer to work at one of those centers. But people probably wouldn't want me around because you probably just want professionals, not some volunteer. But we had volunteers at ours, and that was nice because they would give us a blanket or get us food or a drink or whatever, and it was always so nice. They were really helpful people, good people. When you're going through something like that, any little comfort is so awesome. So as of April 10th, which is tomorrow, they're closing all the state parks in Wisconsin. Somebody explain to me why they haven't already. Hmm? Because I would like to know. Sorry about lag. Doing my best to kill it in the face with a stick. Alright, instead of doing a random, I'm gonna go directly to Viewdang's house because I have to look at those camps before they disappear. Oh, good. Great. Yeah, definitely. Definitely good for my morale, I'll tell you that. There was something I was going to talk about yesterday, and I can't remember what it was. It's gonna drive me nuts. Good morning, Keely O'Reilly. Oh, really? Okay, let's go to a potentates. A potentators. Rovinell's potentator. Winter War Camp, best viewed in first person. You got it, Rovinell. That is what we will do. Neck is killing me. So my cat's still alive. There was a time he was getting so much bigger that I was at the point where I was really, really, really scared. Oh, I'm freezing up. But he made it, and he's losing a little of the fluid weight, so that's a good thing. It's I really, sometimes I'm just like, I'm amazed by him. He can just he pulls through everything. He's an amazing kitty. He's gonna die one day, but damn it if he's not gonna fight every step of the way. Alright, so we've got first person, because roll it out last. This is potentates? Holy cow. This is completely transformed. So snow, rocks, plants, ivy, trees, pets, wood, candles, tent stuff. This is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. All right, and we just walked through we walked through the curtains. So they're glamping. This is not regular camping. This is glamping, you know? Have you ever heard of that? Glamour camping? This person is glamping. I love the little nooks. When did you publish it? Because if you published it while I was on, I probably won't see it. I would have to reload UI. Gorgeous. Look at all the little details. You know what? Even the stuff under the bed. This is so excellent because they were able to use, because they used potentates, they were able to have 700 slots, even though it's actually really small, the area that you're using. It's just so lush and detailed. Yeah, then I probably won't be able to see it unless I reloaded. Oh my gosh, Rovenel, this is gorgeous. And the traps on the walls and... Oh, a chicken coop. Yeah, I used that for a chicken coop too. That box you can just buy just like that. That cargo box. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of an indent. It isn't just a closed four-corner box. It has a little bit of an indent in it. And that's what I use for a chicken coop. I think it's like 100 gold or something. It's good. And then this person sits over here and fishes, I'm assuming. Or fishes when it come back. Look at that! That's so smart! Okay. So they used one of the, oh my god, Redguard pots. And they used this Craglorn lamp to make it look like their swords stuck in, you know, leaning inside of it. Because we don't have swords that you can really do that with that look like normal swords. So that is a super cool trick. This is great. Glamping Part 2, the second tent. Sounds like a movie. This place does look fantastic. This place, honestly, so far, I think should win. This is incredible. Look at all that detail. Just, I can't, there's too much detail to even comment on all of it. But excellent, excellent work. Look at even the little wagon wheel right here. This is the kind of build that I have trouble with. Oh, look, the pot's not standing up perfectly. I love that. This is the kind of build I have trouble with. I probably would have been able to do the outside, but once you get inside, I don't even know, like, clutter doesn't come to me mentally as easily as it should. Like, I wouldn't have thought of laying things like this. I wouldn't have, that box would just never have occurred to me. Things like that. Like, I never would have thought of them. And when I think camp, I don't think chickens, but the chicken coop works great. And then just all of this. I'm not sure I would have thought about the wagon wheel. I don't think I would have thought about really much of it. So the kind of thinking that goes into this stuff does not come naturally to me, but I love it. I think it's excellent. Super impressed. Yeah, it is amazing. Rovenel is no joke. Yeah, Rovenel is seriously talented. But yeah, Grant is losing some fluid. He looks smaller. He woke me up every hour on the hour, starting at 6 or 7. But, you know, cats. At least one of those times he needed food, but the rest of those times he was just being Grant. Just come sit with me while I eat. No. Yes. Okay, fine. I don't want to, but that's the way he makes it go. Oh, in case you don't have it, let me just share with you the link of April contests from J-Heart. Here you go. Boom, shakaloon. And there you go, link. Those are open to PC, EU, and NA. Unfortunately, not console. Console did recently do a contest on Ouroboros, I think. Either Ouroboros or ESO Housing Network, but I don't know that anyone on console actually... I can't tell you for sure if console entered or not. I don't know. I should look a little more closely. I shouldn't talk off the top of my head like that. Be a little bit more paying attention-y. Vardenfell. Give me some Vardenfell. Jubblies. Man, I'm screwed when it comes to tickets. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I have 8 tickets right now because I bought 2 of each of the cakes. Hello, zombie Reagan. God, that would be terrifying. Once around Reagan was enough. A zombie Reagan would be terrifying. Although some would argue that some of his last years were in office were a zombie. But that they would be horrible people for saying that. I'm waiting for my professor to yell at me. Sometimes I say things just to bait him. What? Wait a minute. What the hell just happened? Guys, did you see that? I picked up a... Alright. I'm in Eldrune in Vardenfell, and I'm going to submit this as an error. And I saw a Psijic portal, so I grabbed it. And it gave me credit for a contest, for a quest in Clockwork. Like, what? That isn't supposed to happen. As much as, like, I'd love it if it did happen. You have to pick the stuff in Clockwork. You can't pick it anywhere. Otherwise, that defeats the whole purpose, really. I wonder if it was just because it was a Psijic and not a normal rune? But that's wild. I don't know. I'll see if I can find another Psijic, not portal, Psijic, I'll see if I can find another runestone and see if that, ooh, does it. It does? No way, really? I've never, in all this time, I thought you had to do it in Clockwork. Had I known it wasn't, I would never do it in Clockwork because they have so few resources. But boy, I'm a dumbass. Yeah. Wow, to TIL. Oh my god. I never knew. I never knew, Keely. I feel terrible. I never knew. Ah, sounds on. Thanks for the follow, Zombie Reagan. Again, your name is terrifying. So you're updating the game? That could take a while. Yes! You are a tater. Did it always work that way? Because I want to say it didn't, Keely. Because I seem to recall trying to do it that way. And why is it I'm not finding a single one? Alright, bye, Nestarish. Thanks for stopping in. Where the hell? I need a second one to test it. But I don't know why, but I don't see any. There should be at least one. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Come on, let's test this sucker. This is crazy. Ah, there's one. Hiding there. No, see, that one didn't work. Maybe it's just Psijics instead of runestones. Well, here's another Psijic. Let's test this theory. Yeah! Runic residue from Psijic portals, which is what I need for the Slagtown quest. I need 5 more. But it doesn't seem to matter. If I pick up a regular one, a regular runestone, it doesn't count for the quest. But if I pick up Psijic, it does. That's so freaking weird. Oh well. Ooh, box. Ooh, piece of candy. What do I mean by tickets? Okay. So they've added this strange thing with in the last 2 years, which is unusual. It's sort of like a currency for, huh, who knew? Okay. I'm not going to complain. It's sort of a currency for prizes that you can get from events. So an event like Sheo's thing that just passed, or an event like this holiday is an anniversary. Huh. And anything like that. If you do the quests that are part of the event, you get each day you get an event ticket, and you can use them to buy pieces of stuff to make a mount. Don't ask. Or, you know, things like the furnishings and whatnot. How did I do? At what? I don't know. I don't know what we were asking me about. This lag delay is killing me. So anyway, I have 8 tickets right now. You max out at 12. Okay? I bought 2 of each of the cakes. Oh, I don't know. Did they decide yet? Or are you asking me how I felt about it? Because I liked it. I didn't check to see if they announced it yet. I suppose I have enough people in that guild who don't use EHT that I wouldn't be surprised if I lost horribly. It is what it is. I'll have to check later. I didn't look. Anyway, so tickets. I have everything this holiday that you can buy with tickets. So now when I earn them, I will max out and I'll start wasting tickets because I have nothing to spend them on. And that really annoys me. I mean, you only need so many cakes, right? And it's not for everyone, but I'm a huge EHT person because of the things that I like. And then I have to buy cakes with them. I have to use them up somehow. And I'm not going to just lose them. That's silly. I find it to be like allow me to do things that I otherwise can't do. And it's phenomenal for that purpose. All right, let's see where we are. Don't think they announced the events and challenges results yet for DDA. Housing's Finest. I didn't even vote yet. Does she even have the voting up? You cannot resell tickets or sell them. Or do anything like that. You're stuck. So that's why it's... I think she's missing the voting polls section. Yeah, for the campsite. Last time she had voting up. This time I don't see it. I just asked in Discord, so hopefully she'll see what I asked and pop it up. Yeah, it is, I think, broken. I think you're right. I just don't know where to send mine. My votes. Yeah. All right, this is everybody. Oh, I guess I never went to Ziganthan's yesterday. That's not good. All right, let's go back. Look at another camp. There's no way I'm gonna remember all of these. Oh yeah, hi Lavathi, and thank you again. Definitely, I really appreciate Keely. That was very generous of you. It's kind of how this ticket system is annoying to most people. We all kind of want them, but they're a pain in the ass. People are, I feel like they've got to change up the system. They have to. This is just terrible. The way that they have it now is a bad system. The ticket system. I don't know anyone who loves the ticket system. Let's put it that way. Polarian Nightshade. Hall of Lunar Champion, Halls of Colossus. Okay. Yesterday, and here's my bigger problem. Yesterday, I got a gift from Cardi. And it was tickets. So that kind of sucks, because what am I going to do with it? Broken Ravens, what server are you on? Are you on NA or EU? And Zombie Reagan, if you're still here, I'm curious. So my gifts last... I agree with you, Lavathi. It's obnoxious. And why don't we have little baby Lindrix? Why can't I buy the little baby Indrix from past times? Maybe I could send a report in and say, just give me one of the little baby Indrix for my tickets. Cool. They might do it. How many tickets was a baby Indric? 10? Oh, so this was Polaria Nightshade's entry for one of the contests, I think. The Feast. And they did a phenomenal job. I love all the little desserts they made. Look at these cobbles. So cool, right? 10. Okay. So when I get 10, I'll send them a ticket and say, sell me this Indric with my tickets. Oh, you're Cracks! I looked at one of your houses yesterday. Sorry for the lag. I'm at 999 lag in the game. Alright, so we've got 8 effects, 524 items. And we're looking for the camp. This must be the fireplace entry. Oh, and these are portals to the other homes this owner has. Right? I know. Nothing in the Jesters. Did Polaria move it? They said it was in the halls of Colossus. Perhaps I has the dumb? arrows. Something? Ah. Ah, here we go. Oh, they leaned it on the stair. I was like, what? Oh, and they've got overgrown. They've been here a while. The plants are overgrown. It's kind of cool. And I like this this way of making tents. It's a cheap way of making tents. I did the same on one of mine. Okay. Let me see. Excuse me just a moment. I'm going to write down the things I need to do. Halls of regulation. Gosh, it's like every day I've been doing the halls of regulation. Shadow cleft. I hate the shadow cleft. Scales, taking like, I'm good. Garlus Aegea. Teeth of Sisyphus. Dark Pool Mine. Siltree Sanitary Corpse Garden, okay. Moonlit Cove. Waste in Coraldale. Zane Sipilu. Yasamadan. Zigantans. Shark's Teeth Grotto. Maroon Spite. And that's it. Okay, cool. That is done. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing at very least the fire one, but I don't really have an idea for it yet, Lavathi. I must be missing things because I didn't see a maze. I totally must be missing things in Discord. Because you're referencing stuff I don't think I've seen. Where is it? April contest, mini build contest. Oh, mini build must be the maze. I don't know. I don't know where the maze thing is. So I don't have an idea for the fire at all. I'm just sort of inspirationless. I've lost my inspiration. Certainly not inspired by toilets, I hate to say. I'm sure it'll be hilarious, but I don't really have any ideas for it. Nosferatu, Forgemaster Falls, follow the wall to the top. The mech thing I've been thinking about too. I'm trying to think of something historical because that's where my interest is. So it's like, if I were to, whoa, that's different. Oh, wow. If I were to do a mech, I would want it to be some sort of historical reference, because otherwise I probably won't find it to be interesting. You know, they did what I was saying I would do, which is just do a path straight up. But instead of making a separate path, they just blocked it all off. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's so colorful and alive. All the movement, the fire, those are actual torch bugs, not effects. The colors are so strong. Well, I'd camp here. Beautiful. Yeah, me too. This is so gorgeous. Give me all my money. Because I said. Gives me things. There we go. Patterns. All right. I think that's it. Yeah. Check him out, just hiding here. Got a wolf. Ooh, some signs of maybe something grim going on. Nice little place to lay down. I love the light through the trees. That's really great choice of placement. And let's check out the big beautiful over here. Big beautiful. Look at that. That's like a painting. All the wedding flowers and the trees are put at a height so that you can see all the different colors of them from far away. You can see it. It's just a really... I wonder if this person gardens in real life, because it's something you try to do with gardening. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Swoosh. Sploosh. Agreed. That's probably why I haven't bought it. That, and I don't know what I would put there yet. I'm trying to figure out where I would put... I guess I have to come up with the idea before I decide where to put the mech. I mean, I already did a spaceship. Let's just resubmit my spaceship. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Miss Banjo. Halls of Colossus to the left. It's gonna drive me nuts. I was gonna say something yesterday and it's like completely slipped my mind. Oh. So I was a little bummed out yesterday. I was pretty down because only late at night though, because I was baking something and I took the baking sheet out of the oven and I dropped, because of my hands that get shaky when I'm doing things, I dropped the spatula and I tried to catch it. And I didn't catch it, first off, and secondly, I ended up touching the burning hot baking sheet with my finger and burning it. And I just got so mad. It was like, you know, I'm so limited in the amount of things that I can do, and I'm just frustrated about my limitations. I went in the wrong spot, didn't I? No, yeah, I totally went in the wrong hall. And I was just really frustrated about it. And I was gonna complain, but didn't want to bother anybody. But at least on my stream, I can complain all I want without bothering anyone. You know, nobody wants to hear complaints. That's the part that sucks about chronic illness and disability. Is like, you know, every day you discover one more thing that you can't do, or one more thing that hurts, or whatever. And it's like, no one seems to want to hear. They get tired of hearing complaints. And who could blame them, really? You're not buying any of that crap from me. So we've got a tent made from 2 of those overhangs. That's really clever. We also have a gazebo by the water. And we go down. All right. It just made me sad. Oh, wow. That's cool. Look at that observatory. That is really neat. What a good idea. And what a smart idea, too, to do it so that you see it from above first. So you have an idea of what it is for sure before you see it on ground level. And it shows it's like perfect up top, but now it's like you can tell that it's sinking into the water. I like that that's not obvious at first. You can't tell at first that there's anything wrong with it. We got ferries and a dock. That's really neat. No effects, 440 items. Coolness. My sister is complaining about being stuck at home with her kids. And these are the same people who ask you, why don't you have children? Well, you're stuck in a house with them for a few weeks and you want to kill them. Why do you think I would want that? I don't want to do that. I'd rather have my cats, who I love having around. All right, Mihail Rancic, simple campsite deep in the woods. Huh. Wonder how they make that into the woods. Good. I have a friend who's late 60s. His daughter died as an adult like 10 years ago. His wife died like 8 years ago or something like that. He met another woman after his wife died, and they courted for a while, and then he married her about 5 years ago, and they had a wonderful time. She's about his age, perfectly healthy, you know. And he used to work for NASA. He's the coolest guy. He posts all these really interesting scientific posts all the time. He was also a Marine, so he has like so much life experience. Well, like a week ago, or a little bit more, they were on their way back from a trip to Arizona, and she died. She just died. She got a blood clot. And he's like, it doesn't make any sense. She was this, she exercised every day, she ate right, she never smoked, she never drank. Wow, they really did make it into the woods. That's cool. A simple campsite deep in the woods. by a well because you need water. Look at the piggy, oh no! So it's one of those things that, like, you could do everything right your whole life and miss out on a lot of the fun times of which are vices, don't get me wrong, but and still die, in 60 or something. Sucks. He's not doing well, obviously, but he's doing, like, he's so healthy about his grieving. Like, he's posting every day. He does a video chat with his friends on YouTube, and he posts it. So he's like, he drinks tea and has conversation with his friends about it. How he's doing and everything. He said the cats are asking what he did with his wife, but the dogs don't care. The dog was just happy to see him. But the cats are like, where's mom? Rough. Rough. But he's a good man, and I'm trying to support him through a hard time. There was a time in my life where I was going through something so awful. Lyric siren, amaya. Just relaxing. Follow the ramps up. Will do. And I don't know if you guys have ever read the Callahan series. I may have one on the wall. Over here. I know I have to read it again. Oh. There we go. This is just a series, a compilation of the books, but the Callahan series by Spider Robinson. Well, if you read the original book especially, what it is about, it's a futuristic sci-fi book, but it's not really about that. It's about coping with the worst times in your life. Look at that. So it's like there's this saloon, and you only find it when you need it, and it's full of people who are empathetic and caring, and there's rules in place about how you support one another and everything. Well, obviously it formed an online community of people interested in having a place to go to talk about bad times. And so there was a time in my life where I was going through something so awful that a friend of mine suggested that I read this book, and I did. And then, it's got a series of books and whatnot. And then I tried to find a place online, and I found them. And I joined that group for a long time, and I don't really need them now, but I know I'll go back when I do. But the thing is he was a member, and we became friends through that, because he lost his wife, and he was there because he was having trouble coping with it, for obvious reasons. Oh my Lord. And this is one way to camp. Anyway, so what I'm getting at is he also met his second wife through that same internet group, Callahan's. So obviously now he's back and suffering. But the point is if there is ever a time in your life where things are just almost unbearable in pain, I suggest that you read Spider Robinson's books, the Callahan books. And Callahan's Cross Time Saloon is called. It comforted me in a time where I needed it most. So, and they have a great community. So if that's something you need, I suggest you do it. Oh my goodness, is this even possible? Not for Sabbies. Ah! Dead. Wait, I didn't die. How did I not die? I'm not trying that again. Wait, now I died! get up and like walking around. Oh my lord. I got up and I was doing things and then I fell. Awful. Now I can't even res. That is too funny. Wow, I got booted out. Wonder what happened. I'm trying to find something. I came across a really hilarious thing when I was doing genealogy about my husband's family. And it was so funny. I gotta tell you about it. Oh well. I don't know where it is. But it was funny. I'll see if I can find it at some point. Yeah, right? Watch my step as if if it ever reconnects. Hello, Garish. Network error. You can tell how it's going with the network error. I think you'll have to work that magic, Griff. I'll just be inspiration. What in God's name? Somebody's rezzing me. I must have just appeared. How funny is that? I've come back on to being dead and rezzed by someone in a totally different place than where I was. That's crazy. That was crazy. I love when freaky bugs happen. They just crack me up. Sorry about the lag. I can't fix it. Alright. So this is a really ugly one. This is a pretty damn bad spike. If we don't get past this, I'm gonna call it for a little while. This is just ugly black. I'm having all sorts of funny things happen in the game because of it. I think we saw the camp in that one. So we may be done, because I've already looked at Lushora's. Yeah, so we're done with this. That remains... Let me see if there's any more in the shale that I didn't see. No, we went to all of those. Alright, so that leaves BMW. Winners. The next one we're up to was Kolos Angels with Moon Sugar Meadow. Okay. Let me see if I've been there. Thanks for the follow. Tirchanadir. I can't pronounce that. Tirchanadir. Nope, haven't been to their Moon Sugar. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. Holy crap. 123 people. Thank you for the follow, guys. Oh my goodness. Dramacule. You guys, thank you so much. We're looking at houses. I much appreciate it. I appreciate the follows and the raid. That's phenomenal. Big raid. Oh, wow. I'm humbled. Yeah, Cannonball is right. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm having some game lag, but I do appreciate all the follows. Boom! We in here now. Uh-oh. We're looking at a... Wow, I'm humbled. Thank you. We're looking at a house. We're just looking at Kolos Angels house real quick. But I can pop us over to some really... Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. You're like an explosion of happy. Wow, that's cool. That's really neat. Okay. So, anniversary. You guys doing it still? Are you over it? A barrel of happy. Alright, so we'll come back here, but I'll show you something fun. We'll go to, let's go see my Sheo. Yeah! Let's keep it. I'll show you some fun stuff. I did a Jester's Holiday contest, and this is my entry. Yes, Ritz, but I'm doing Ritz, but then everything else too. Oh my goodness, did you really? That's a lot of prologue quests, dude. I can't stand it. It's too much for me. Crafting Ritz. Good. If we don't lag out. If we lag out, I apologize. But I use Essential Housing Tools, which is a program. Oh, what's the UI? The UI I use is Bolivian. Oblivion style. You can get it from Minion. Oh my god, please load. Please don't crash on me. Not now. Please load. Yay! Okay. So this is my entry into... I am indeed AA. This is my entry into the Sheo contest. So we had to do just a Sheo build. And what does Sheo do? Sheo stacks things. Like 100 towers high. Which is what I did. And this is it without effects. So you can see I actually really did stack that 100 high. With effects. I kept with the purple and yellow theme. And then we've got over here. Oh, bye Cheryl. Thank you again. This is the Sheo. No, you guys are helping. You're not the problem. It's not you. Thanks, Eris. So this is my Sheo build. Paper. Painting stacked because Sheo. Upside down because Sheo. And then we've got fishies jumping. Thanks. And we got buckets doing their own thing. And then this is the interior. And this is what I've done for all the yellows and the purples. I divided them up into yellow and purple sides. And then gave Sheo his own statue, and he's got butterflies around. Lots and lots of butterflies. So this is what I did here. Which I think is fun. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I tend to gloss over things sometimes. Oh, this is supposed to be a stand-in for Skooma Cat. So Skooma Cat is a zombie. The zombie's doing some skooma, eating some cheese, doing things she shouldn't. And so, without EHT, it doesn't look all that different. It's just the purple that goes away mostly. So, I like to use EHT to add to things, but not necessarily to create all of it by itself. Hello, Eula! Kapala! This is my most recent creation, but since we have a lot of people on, I'm going to go and show you my water slide, which you are all welcome to use, and which is hilariously fun. It is the height of the lighthouse in The Enchanted, and it's a water slide. And there's the target at the end, which you will love. I know I did. Sorry about the load screens. If any of you have any questions, or if you want me to look at your house, I'm happy to look at your house on PCNA only, though. So here's my water slide. Looks like crap, but it's fun once you get up there. Water slide! My usual viewers know the water slide. And here we go. Water slide with the target at the end. And you can just go jump up on it if you're not stupid like me. And then down you go. Whee! Oh my god, I'm gonna hit the target perfectly! Splat! I did it! You are all welcome to go on my giant water slide. It's PCNA. I'm Stabbity Doom the same way as it's spelled in Twitch. signs in? Y'all suck about that. Let me make sure it's on public. I don't want anybody locked out. Visitor. There. No wonder nobody signed. It was all locked out. But yes, you can have fun with the water slide. Or you can make your own. I've seen some people have asked me if they can make their own water slide using this idea, and you're more than welcome. This lag is bad. I'm having game lag. Oh no, you guys didn't get to see it because of the game lag. Let's do it again and hopefully it won't get lagged. I did not buy it. I don't like the dust. Let's try this again and hopefully the lag won't kill it. I did it! I did it! I did it! Don't lag! Sploosh. I love how my ponytail was sticking straight up the whole way down. That's pretty awesome. Whoa! The game is freaking out because it's so lagged. There you go. It should be back. Basically unwatchable though. So because it's unwatchable, I'm going to rate off to anybody. PayPal's awesome. Let's rate off to Hammy. Because I am having trouble with lag, and I feel guilty that I'm not gonna be able to show you guys proper. So hopefully you'll be able to come check it out. Channel, come on. Hamster. Start raid. There we go. Oh, whole town. That's awesome. Where's the raid thing? I really want to see that. It's not letting me do it. Oh, Sleek Creek, really? Let's show you another house of mine. What do I have that's impressive? Oh, Cold Harbor. I'll show you Cold Harbor. This is my interpretation of the color dials. Sorry about the delay. Actually, the raid is ready, so thanks for watching. I apologize for the lag. It's just crap.
Not always. What's happening?